Hi, I am Revathi. I am working as Assistant Professor in SNS College of Engineering in Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Today we are going to discuss the topic about Dynamic SQL. Dynamic SQL enables you to build SQL statements as character strings at runtime. The strings contain the text of a SQL statement or PL by SQL block and can also contain placeholders for bind arguments. Why we use dynamic SQL? Dynamic SQL and static SQL both have advantages and disadvantages. The full text of SQL statements is known as compilation, which provide the following benefits. Successful compilation verify that the SQL statement reference valid database objects and that the necessary privileges are in place to access the objects. Performance of static SQL is generally better than dynamic SQL. Despite these advantages, static SQL has limitations that can be overcome with dynamic SQL. In the following cases, you do not know the full text of the SQL statements that must be executed in a PL by SQL procedure. The SQL statements may depend on user input or on processing work performed by the program. You want to execute DDL commands and other SQL statements that are not supported in purely static SQL programs. You want to write a program that can handle changes in data definition without the need to recompile. Dynamic SQL is more flexible than the static SQL because it enables you to write reusable code that can be adapted for different environments. Executing DDL statements in PL by SQL. Only dynamic SQL can executing the following types of statements within PL by SQL program units: data definition language statements such as create, drop, etc. The table class in the select statement. In MySQL, dynamic SQL can be executed using prepared statements. This allows you to construct SQL statements dynamically and execute them at runtime. Basics of dynamic SQL in MySQL. Prepared statements in MySQL, you use the prepare statement to prepare a SQL statement for execution. Execute the prepared statement and deallocate prepare to remove the prepared statement. In this, we are using prepare the SQL statement to execute and deallocate prepare to remove the prepare statement. Set at SQL equal to select star from company where city is equal to question mark. This is the preparing the SQL statement. Then prepare the statement. Prepare statement from at SQL. Then you have to define the value for the parameter set at city is equal to New York. Execute the statement with the parameter. Execute statement using at city. Now we are deallocating the prepared statement. Deallocate prepare statement. So using prepare statement, we are executing the prepare statement using deallocate prepare statement to remove the prepared statement. Example 2. Dynamic SQL with table name. First, we need to define the table dynamically. For that, set at table name equal to company you have to assign. Set at SQL is equal to concat of select star from a table name where city is equal to question mark. Prepare the statement. Prepare statement from at SQL. Now the at SQL contains the query concat of select star from a table name where city is equal to question mark. Now we are going to define the parameter for the query. Set at city is equal to Los Angeles. Then we have to execute the statement with the parameter. Execute statement using at city. After execution, you have to deallocate the prepared statement using deallocate prepare statement. Handling dynamic SQL in stored procedures. You can also use dynamic SQL within stored procedures in MySQL. Here is an example of using dynamic SQL inside a stored procedure. The delimiter create procedure get companies by city in city name varchar of 50 begin declare SQL query varchar of 1000. Now we have to build the dynamic SQL query using set SQL query equal to concat of select star from company where city is equal to quote city name. Next you have to prepare the statement. Prepare statement from SQL query. Next you have to execute the statement using execute command. Execute statement. Then after execution, you have to deallocate the prepared statement, deallocate prepare statement. Then last one is end. Then delimiter. Thank you.